Welcome to another episode. We are actually just wrapping up here with a grind here at Wade Skiing Outfitters, and we're heading over to Salt Plains to hunt with a great friend of ours, and you may have heard him on one of our podcasts from the Build From Here podcast, CGA member Tom Forman. This is going to be an awesome hunt. We're going to hunt with a great dog, a great CGA member. I cannot wait to share with you, Tom and his dog and their experience. So let's go. Let's get after it, and let's see what happens. All right, so we made it to Salt Plains. We're unpacking gear and gonna get the dogs settled, get everything settled, and just hang out tonight, relax. We got some good food in there cooking. Should be good. But I guess we'll hear the game plans. We're gonna wait and hear what the scout report is and get the game plan for tomorrow. We'll connect up with Tom, introduce you to him here in just a minute once he gets done airing his dog out and gets all settled, and we'll go from there. All right, so Tom Forman has arrived to Salt Plains. We got Rip. How you doing, Tom?
Doing well. Thanks for having me.
I'm stoked to have you out.
Absolutely. Can't wait for tomorrow. Should be a good time.
It's going to be a good time. So we'll get more into Tom's story kind of throughout the hunt. We'll really let you tell your story. But just before you see anything else or hear anything else, we're really proud of Tom. He's put a lot of work into his dog, as we all do, and a lot of time. He's completed 52 plus, and he's continuing to put in the work that it takes to, make your dog great. And more than anything, that you're just proud of him. I know you're proud of him. And
yes, I am. Yeah, thank you very much. It's been a journey, and we'll keep pushing through it. And we've got our just about end of our hunting season here, but he's retrieved probably 300 birds this year, and pretty proud of him.
That's great.
It's still have some work to do, but I think with maturity.
Oh yeah,
it's going to go a long way. So.
Yeah, we're never done with our work. Never done with our work.
That's
In
for
fact,
sure.
let's do some work now.
All
Just
right.
simple training,
Sounds
nothing too fancy.
Rip.
Right there. Go! Wait. So we're out here, we're just burning energy. We've, long rides for the dogs. For us, it wasn't too long, but when you get, two new dogs together, it's so good just to get out and work them. This is the first time they've ever worked together. Last member weekend, he was here, but she was in heat, so obviously that wouldn't be a good combo, so we tried to, keep them separated. So what we're doing is we're getting out here, working super simple stuff, but just getting these dogs used to working with each other so that they're ready to, when we get out in the blind tomorrow, and then we're gonna have them dialed in here before the evening's over, You gotta set your expectations right, and then you gotta work through things and get to where you want it to be. So we're next phase here. We actually slept in, which is pretty good. I mean, I was pretty tired. Tom had a good drive. He's been hunting this, he said, 63 days when it's all said and done?
Yeah,
how many days
after this weekend, it'll be 63 days in the field with Rip, so it's pretty good. It's been a good first year, so.
I feel like that's busting it pretty hard. So, but we're doing an afternoon shoot. I'm pretty stoked about that. Tell us kind of about the setup. Have you been there to this spot before?
Yeah, we've been just watching the field.
Yeah.
So we've got it's colder temperatures at night, warming up to pretty tolerable temps in the daytime, and that has the ducks only feeding once a day right now in the afternoons. So we've got a field that had a couple thousand ducks on it. We had another field with a lot more. That field got hunted by some folks, and they all bounced over to our field last night. So
nice.
It loaded up nice and big. It's got geese. It's got little geese. It's got snow geese, some big honkers, but mostly after the ducks. And
oh, it sounds exciting.
yeah, it's supposed to be. It's one of those things, a hurry up and wait situation. You know, you sleep in, you're excited, and then you go out and you set up, and most of the time you lay down and take a nap. You know, but when it starts, it's usually the 4 or 5 ducks show up, and you look, and then there's a group.
Pretty hot,
big group, and the last hour can be pretty action packed.
I'm pretty excited. We kind of talked about it, maybe doing, if it's the last hour, making the dogs sit unless it's a super simple retrieve, like we know they've got the mark, because what we don't want to do is flare any of those volleys coming in, so we can get as many birds as possible. So
makes sense.
I think that's a good plan.
Sure.
Yeah,
Everybody feel pretty good?
Oh yeah.
Hold the dog steady, and then the only thing we'll do differently is if there's one that's sailed out pretty good and we know it's a wounded bird, I may run that as a blind real fast, just so we're not leaving game out in the field.
Yeah, if we got one, we might need to pick it.
If they're dead in the decoys, then there's so many. We're gonna have a big spread. So if they're out in the decoys, it's not gonna flare birds. If a duck's sitting out, you know, unless it's 10 yards past the decoys with its wings up, then you might want to grab it. But
we'll pick those.
Yeah, biggest thing is when the birds are coming in such big waves that we don't have dogs just out all the time.
When you say a big spread, what kind of setup?
So we're gonna do flags. We're gonna have a 13-mile-an-hour wind out of the northwest. So we're gonna do snow goose flags, and then we're gonna do dark geese flags, and we're gonna lay right where they meet. There's going to be a shadow cast from those flags, and we're going to be on backboards.
Okay.
In front of that, we're going to do full-body geese and then full-body ducks with spinning wing decoys right in the middle on a remote. So when the ducks are working, we have the spinners on. We're going to try to pull those ducks right to the center of the spread. When the geese are working, if they do work, we're going to cut them off because the geese don't like them.
Yeah.
And, you know, the idea is ducks will work to a goose spread. Geese, they want geese. So we're going to have a handful of full-body mallards out, but mostly a big goose spread.
Okay.
How you feeling?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Oh yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm ready to shoot some ducks.
Get into
that's
both.
for sure.
Yeah,
so.
should be a heck of a sunset. Awesome. You know, clear skies. Couldn't ask for better conditions for it.
Right.
So
Stoked about it. We'll do some training here too in just a bit. Get the dogs out and kind of
warm them up.
Get them warmed up. Get on the same page, and looking forward to it. But Tom, we're really happy to have you on this shoot. I mean, seriously. It was fun to have you come to the member weekend, and then, I mean, I've kind of been watching it all along. I've been thinking, I think we got to get Tom out there.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate you guys having me out, so I'm stoked.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Rip get after it. It'll be fun.
Let's go get him.
Yeah, let's do it.
I love it. Cool.
Come on, G. Good girl, G. Throwing a drone. Gotta get it all, baby. All right, we just got here to the field. We're gonna set up. It's gonna take us a bit. We already talked about that setup earlier, so we're gonna get everything in place and get ready and hopefully smash them pretty good. We'll see if they trickle in or if it's just gonna be all or nothing for the last hour. But let's get out here and set up and see what we can get done. Fired up?
Oh, very fired up, man. Super excited. Yeah, really pretty.
This is gonna be a nice evening.
It's gonna be a beautiful day.
All right, so as you can see, it's already coming together. These ducks aren't gonna see us. This could be nasty, but we're just slowly putting them all out, little by little. So dog-wise, here's how we're gonna run this. We got 3 dogs. Tom's got a dog, I've got a dog. Barton's got a dog. We're gonna have Tom here on the end. I'll just show you. Probably have his dog right in here. I think his dog hill's on his left. If not, we'll pop it on the right. I'm gonna be right here with Violet. So what we're trying to do is we wanna make sure there's not a big hole, but we're gonna leave a big enough hole for the dog to sit in. No stands or anything. Dogs are just gonna sit beside us or lay down, whatever they decide. Probably sitting up because they're gonna be pretty fired up looking at all those birds. But you know, we're gonna use all these to cover us in and just make sure our dogs can chill right there, get a good mark, and get after it.
The word is banger.
It's looking
It's
like
to be
it.
a banger. It's gonna be good. Just need this wind to stay, just like this.
Now, this is absolutely perfect.
We'll be great.
So let's keep putting them out, and hopefully we'll get to see some dogs burnt out when it's all over with.
I hope so.
right here, putting the shells out early. We're gonna run out of these, and then we're gonna shoot whatever we can get our hands on, but we're gonna shoot a nice mix. But put in the comments what shell you like to use, what's your favorite, and why. My favorite shell is Black Cloud. I really enjoy that. These Kent have been fantastic too. But I'm just curious to hear what you shoot and why. For me, the Black Cloud, I feel like they just knock them down so good. That's just my opinion. Everybody's got a different opinion on the shells. Share your favorite story in the comments below on why your shell is the one that you choose to shoot. All right, so we're setting up. We've just ran the dogs, just 2 simple retrieves. Definitely, you know, something you got to get used to if you're wearing whites. Make sure that if you're gonna ever hunt in that situation to practice it. But birds are already in the air, and I think it's gonna be lights out. That's what we keep thinking. That's what we keep hoping for. But it's pretty much just gonna happen. Let's get after it. All right, it's about showtime. Just hit 4 o'clock. That's when we're expecting them to start pouring in. So turn the spinners on. Everybody's getting settled in, and we're just gonna wait for the show. Hopefully, it's you know, this is gonna be a unique experience, especially for the dogs. You know, sitting where they're at, being so close to the action. It's really gonna obviously test their steadiness, but it's something that I think you know, we prepared for, and we'll work through, and it's gonna be fun. But excited to share this with you, and let's see what happens. So we've had a few groups look us over, but the wind is not cooperating with us. We need a little bit more. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll pick back up. We'll probably scratch out a few, if not more, but gotta stay optimistic at all times. We're in business.
Good boy. Good. Hold. Hold. Good. Yeah. Oh, heel. Good.
You know, I've been sitting here thinking about it. You can kind of feel the mood here. That's how it is, though. I mean, we gotta grind it out. You know, we got hit in the face. We're gonna do our best to get back up and hit them in the face. I mean, gotta stay positive though. But you can tell everybody's kind of a little bit sad about it. That's just how it goes. I think no one's more sad than the dogs, though. They, when those ducks were coming in, they were looking up at them. They were just, and these ducks came close, and then the wind just died right, literally as they're about to make that final pass. And we knew we were getting close on light, and that's what happened. That's what happened. I mean, there's definitely birds in the area. Just the wind failed us today, and it's all right. We're gonna get back out there tomorrow and see what we can get done, and I think hopefully we can make it happen. We're gonna do our best. At the very least, we'll do some dog training.